Hey folks, welcome to another episode of the Dad Standard Gaming. This one, episode 6, the return of Super Smash Brothers. At least that's what we're going to label it for now. We've got a pretty interesting game that's going to tickle the fancy of a lot of people when it comes to their nostalgia here once we get into it. I'm Justin, your host as always. For a return guest, the first return guest that we've had, we have the one, the only, Just Steve Dave, also known as Not Average Joseph, also known as just Joe. How you doing tonight, Joe?
Joe's fine. Yeah. Awesome. Had a great Christmas. Had a great New Year's. Ready to kick you guys' butts.
You can say ass.
Oh,
It's
okay. Well,
yeah.
I thought it was, we got to watch our language around the kids. So kick, yeah, kick asses then.
Give me a second while I turn around and check my room to make sure my kid isn't in here. Okay, good. They're not. I didn't think they were. No, they're in bed on the other side. But yeah, also joining us tonight is somebody who's been a really good friend of mine now for oh gosh, how long has it been? I think it's been 10 years, just a little bit over 10 years, something like that. Well, yeah, welcome Eric. How you doing tonight, man?
Good man. I think it'd be 10 in what, May? So we started hanging out a lot in 2011.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. So, um, yeah, a little bit of history there, which I think kind of works well with the fact that there's also nostalgia coming in from this game that we're playing tonight. Joe, you want to give us a little bit of a rundown of what we're going to be playing?
So this is Brawlhalla. It's uh, the poor man Smash Brothers, I guess. It plays similarly. The controls are different, a little bit different from some, especially of the later Smash. It's simpler. It's easy to pick up. You know me. I love fighting games. That's my jam. So um, pretty diverse weaponry and all the fun and hectic craziness of Smash Brothers just in something cross-platform. Everybody can jump on if you're a console gamer or a PC gamer. We can all have fun together. So
Yeah, and I think
good time.
the viewers might be getting the idea of knowing me too and knowing that I'm a cheap ass. So, in addition to be cross-platform, this is yet another game we're doing that's free to play. Um, which from the obviously from the dad side, it makes it really easy to send a link to something over to a friend who doesn't care that much to really get into gaming, have them download it, play it for a bit. This is actually a game that I have used with a couple of other families that are good friends of mine throughout this pandemic, just for us to have an excuse to jump on. Actually, all six of us, the husbands and the wives from three different families, and have a bit of virtual hangout time. So it's been good for that. Eric, is this your first time playing this one?
Yeah, like I said, I fired it up um, earlier today just to make sure there wasn't any like updates that I needed to download or any tutorial that I needed to play through just so I'd be ready to go. And I played and lost one round, so and then played and lost another round before we got on stream. So I'm ready to go.
Nice, nice. So, how long has it been since you've played something along the lines of Smash Brothers?
um, is there one for the Switch now? I think there is, isn't there?
I think the fact that you answered that question with a question actually gives us the the true answer for how long it's been, right?
Well, if there's one for the Switch, then not long, because I definitely would have played that. And I think there is. So yeah, in the last year.
Gotcha. So, what's your gaming setup look like, man?
Um, so I have stayed a console gamer pretty much my entire existence. Started out with my Super Nintendo, and then went the Nintendo path up until through the GameCube, and then hopped over to the Xbox 360. Then went to the dark side and got a PlayStation 4 in my latter college years, and I'm still rocking that now. So I'm on it right now. I've been eyeing next gen consoles like the Xbox, what is it, Series S, and then the PS5.
Yeah,
But I haven't been motivated to get one yet, and I had a Nintendo Switch, but do not have it at this time.
Got to
Ga-
use that stimulus check, man. Got to stimulate the economy. Gotta pick
Well,
one.
so I actually did use part of my COVID stimulus to renew my PlayStation Plus so I could play tonight.
Okay.
Dude,
'Cause
I didn't even
it
realize that
lapsed.
I didn't even realize that PlayStation was charging for that now. Really?
Well, I don't.
don't.
So I don't
It
know
does
if
for
you would
some.
need it for this game, but for my main go-to still is Destiny. And to play PvP in it, you need PlayStation Plus. So part of my COVID stimulus went to PlayStation Plus renewal, and the other part went to the latest Destiny expansion.
Ah, nice. Yeah, I fully admit that the first COVID stimulus that came about was it last April. I think April was when it
Mm.
happened. I fully admit to using that wholeheartedly to build a gaming PC. So, anybody out there who, just like me, is incredibly frustrated about the fact that there is a massive lack of PC components on the market right now, I'm I'm one of the people to blame for that because that lack of or that shortage really started happening, back during when the pandemic hit and people wanted to get online and play more often, and then all of a sudden they had money to spend on it and whatnot. So yeah, and in honor of, well, honor may not be the right word, but in reference to one of the people behind that entire stimulus package, I decided to name my new gaming PC Trump Tower. Uh,
Yeah. Please, please
Is
tell
it
me it's
gold?
gold. Thank you,
Yeah.
Joe.
Please tell me you painted it gold.
so the funny thing is, the one of the guests from the very first episode of this, Jesse, who I'm gonna plan to have back at some point, him and I were chatting about building PCs right at the time, and when I told him I built it, and when I told him what its name was, and I sent him a picture of it. It's just a standard black case computer. There's nothing fancy about it. Literally, his nearly immediate response was, "I'm kind of disappointed that it's not gold." So I love how that just keeps coming up over and over
That
It
and
means
over
people
again.
have certain expectations when they hear Trump. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I expect it to be covered in gold, and I expect you to run it into the ground.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Well, if you ever have a chance to see how I drive on some of my sim racing stuff, the
He
running
runs it
it,
into the wall.
yeah, the running it into the
Yeah.
ground might have a little bit of a connotation there.
Nice.
All right, guys. Well, we've had a good little bit of chance to chat. Let's go ahead and jump in and get some play in under our belts here on Brawlhalla, and we can keep kind of chatting about it and talking about how we find the gameplay. How easy it is for us to jump in here and kind of get really quickly to having fun with it. The things that kind of matter to us as dads, because we don't have a whole lot of time with this most of the time. So we want to get our bang for the buck and bang for the time as well. So. All right. So as you guys see here, I think we already went through and played one game. Let me click through so we can get back to another one. Ooh, someone's already chosen a new character.
Yep. I'm gonna let somebody else be the ninja guy. Um, this is the character I was playing. I was saying before you started streaming, while you were setting stuff up, telling Eric that my daughter was helping me like get acclimated to it. And actually, I was telling you before Eric jumped on. Never mind. But yeah, Eric. So my daughter was helping me get acclimated to the controls and play. And I was like, hey, you can stick around and play with us. She goes, nah. She's just she got the Christmas money this weekend and on the Steam credit and got a Slime Rancher. I don't know what that is, but apparently it's a game where you farm slimes from like a Dragon Warrior like cheap uh, spin-off. And
Mm.
she was like, "Yeah, I wasn't paying enough attention to my slimes, and they're all mad now." I was like, "Okay,
Is this like
Which
the?
go
reminds
have
me of
fun."
like didn't they have like a little handheld thing way back in the day, like
Yeah,
before even like
Tamagotchis.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah,
that.
That was the exact thing that I
it's
was
like
thinking about.
it's like Tamagotchi plus just the slimes from Dragon Warrior. Because I don't know if you've ever played any of the Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior games, but those only memorable enemies in the entire game, at least
Mm.
from the old school ones, are the slimes. So
Yeah. These kids
That's
these days.
the limited knowledge.
Kids these days, get off my lawn.
Well, it's just like they have their. I mean, they even have their
Yeah.
own version of Legos now, right? It's Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were showing the dad side of me. I thought you were talking about the Legos for like toddlers, like the Duplos that are bigger that they don't eat.
They still eat them.
Well, they try. It's a lot harder to do.
All right.
But if they're successful, then you really gotta worry. Okay, why am I not? Okay, there we go. It's like, why am I not moving?
All right. I have the axe again.
I have my Gimli axe.
That's my wee lad Gimli.
Oh, everybody stop hitting me. I want an axe. This is not an axe. Oh no. Oh no. So unlike Brawl, or Super Smash Brothers in general, when you fall in this game, let's see, how many jumps do you get?
3.
You get 2 jumps, but if you touch a wall, you get your jumps back.
Yeah.
You should have 3 jumps.
Ow.
Yeah, it is
My
like
axe disappeared.
impressively difficult to actually kill someone here.
Well, considering I just blew myself up with my own mind,
Do not care for this
why is
hammer.
the map moving?
Oh, that is weird. The map is moving. You're right.
Now I have a bow.
Ah,
Whoa.
I've fallen off the map twice now. This is not looking good for me. Ah, yeah, I got somebody.
Wait, where did you
Yeah,
get the
that was
bow?
me.
That looks... get away from me. What do you think this is?
Also, do you guys find yourself using
Yeah, I don't
anything
like-
other than
that hammer.
like 2 buttons?
Yeah, jump.
Yeah.
Directional keys is about it. I'm just trying to stay out of Joe's way, to be honest with you.
If I could figure out how to use this hammer, you would be dead.
I mean, you're doing a pretty good job. You keep hitting me across the map over here. I want the Horn of Plenty.
Yeah,
Oh,
another
no.
another one bites the dust.
Alright, I got my axe back. Oh, great. I missed the Horn of Plenty.
Oh, that was.
Okay, so
that
that's
was
how I
middle.
throw things. Haha, hit you
would-
with my
Oh, I
axe.
would have told.
I would very much like to know how to throw things.
Right bumper.
I was gonna say, are you PC or game console?
PlayStation. Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's right bumper.
I just Spartan kicked someone. Ah, I did it
Ah.
again.
That's.
Keep coming back. I'll keep
Yeah.
Spartan kicking you. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I ran out of jumps. It was too far away.
Hey, who's over there using my Horn of Plenty?
That was
Oh.
me.
Why do you have guns? This isn't fair.
It's the ranged attack, man. It's like Link with his bow.
I'm done.
All
This
right.
character is not. This character's weapons are very difficult to use.
Ugh. This is not my axe. Did you just throw your gun at me?
Yes, I
That's
did.
not a winning strategy.
That's not how you use guns.
Ow.
Get out of here, son.
I don't want to. Get away from me. That's right, fall in the hole. Ah.
Yes, sir.
We.
Yeah, that's how you do
it.
That was nice.
it. So it seems like
somebody else this time, I
Jeez.
think.
it seems like the key to actually beating someone here is to essentially hit them when they're in the air after they've spent both of their jumps.
Yeah.
So you kick a man when he's down, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we were talking about Trump Tower earlier. Isn't that, the definition of American politics and economics in a lot of ways?
Isn't that the definition of being an American? Kick a man while he's down.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, that's the sad truth, right?
All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
be
the
the
mirror
JR.
match. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the JRPG
You're in
guy
for
this
it
time.
now, Dustin.
Wow, there's two guys with Reaper
He's
size
gonna
after
throw
me.
his guns at both of us.
You just better be glad I don't have a character with a tomahawk.
Oh, don't give me flashbacks.
Is that-
man.
Is that not a tomahawk? The giant stonehead axe thing?
Actually, I think it would qualify as a tomahawk.
I've never seen a tomahawk with like a chain attached to the end of it though.
Your guy has a chain attached? No, when you get your weapon here in a minute, take a look at it because I think it's gonna end up being like, look at it. It doesn't have a chain on it. That's
I was-
tomahawk.
Well, the little avatar for the character that you guys were using. It
Well,
had
yeah, we do, but yours doesn't.
whatever that was. It was cool.
He throws ninjas. He has shadow ninjas he throws at you for some reason.
Wow, I just about jumped to my death. Get away from me, Dustin.
No.
No, I don't want any part of this.
I'm dead
Don't
already.
want part of it. Corner plenty. Why do I have a katana? This sounds like a bad idea.
Oh, the katana is actually a better weapon.
Oh, sweet.
Dead.
Dead again. So if
And
so if I so I'm about to say if I get eliminated out of this one quickly,
Oh!
I may have to go
Careful with the
pour myself a beer for this one, just to see if this is finally the game that can be played one-handed while drinking a beer with the other hand.
I barely made it back to the wall.
Ah, jeez. Yeah, this guy's a lot faster than Gimli. He also flies a lot better too.
Oh no, I don't have an axe anymore.
He has a lot of.
Great, he's got guns. I keep hitting up, expecting to jump, but that is not the right button for this game.
You could probably remap it, I would imagine.
I imagine you can, but that sounds like a lot of work. Alright, I got my katanas back.
Yeah, go ahead and fall
Go
in the
away
hole.
from me.
See, that definitely looks like a tomahawk to me.
That's a tomahawk. Yeah, that's a tomahawk. Don't throw it at me. It's not cool.
Too many flashbacks of Black Ops, right?
Ah, dang it, Joe. I was too busy chasing him and he just beamed me in the back of the head with a bomb. With like 0 difficulty at all.
Yeah,
See, that's,
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm glad you were there. I know I just died, but I would have died anyway, because I was pressing down for some reason, and I would have fallen.
Thank you
straight,
for expediting.
I would have fallen straight through that.
Alright, it's JRPG versus JRPG. Let's do this. We both keep missing one another. I see what you said though. The swords are definitely, I think, better than that. Well, maybe you're about to prove me wrong. There might be swords in this if you want.
Nah, I'm happy with the. I forget what this thing is called. It's got a name.
Okay, guys. So I just managed to get my keys remapped to where I can play this one-handed on the keyboard. So I am actually going to step away for a moment while I go pour myself something to drink, and I'm going to see if this is finally the one-handed dad drinking game that I think it could possibly be.
Button mash and a beer. Got it. You better leave that Horn of Plenty alone. No. Let me rephrase. Leave me alone too. I know.
I was trying to get the shadow to do my job for me. I think that's it. No, you got another guy. That's not fair.
I'm the one with the extra guy, not you.
Damn it. What was my weapon?
Why did I do that? Up here. What are we both doing here?
Oh, nice. I think you got me. Yep. That was good. That was a good hit.
Success.
GG's. Notice how Dustin is not saying good game. Yeah, they both have their advantages. The little shadow ninja thing that you can do as an up move with the sickle.
I'm gonna try somebody
is,
else.
All right,
I
folks.
want to play that same guy Dustin's been playing. I like the guns. All right, one-handed gear game. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, one-handed game for all the streamers. Here's the pint glass filled up freshly. I'm really interested to see how this goes. Well, that's not what I was expecting to happen.
Yeah, are you playing twice now? That's not fair.
Hold on.
You put a controller in front of the pint of beer that the beer's gonna play too.
Exactly. Well, it's actually hard cider. I fully admit to being a cider person.
Okay.
I'm gonna play that guy that you were playing before. Yeah. The guy that looks like Sid from Final Fantasy.
Is that Caspian?
No, Ulgrim.
Ah, okay.
The Caspian looks like Robin.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he does. I made him in green to give him the arrow vibe.
Yes, that's it. He's more Green Arrow than Robin, although they all look the same.
Yeah, I mean the eye mask is kind of screaming Robin there, but
yeah,
not COVID safe though. Doesn't cover
that
the
being
nose.
said, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, Dustin's the only one here that's practicing safe mask wearing guidelines with his character.
I at least have goggles on. My guy would wear a mask, but the beard makes it impossible to get a good seal.
Yeah.
You know, OSHA.
I thought you were going to say something like the beard makes it impossible for him to allow himself to be subjected to such arcane laws that have such an impact upon our personal liberties.
That's what the axe is for.
Yeah, true that.
In all fairness, the axe does all the talking. And if that, fails, that's what the lance comes in.
All right.
Just gonna hang out right here and wait for a weapon.
Oh great.
Yeah, I suck
Oh man, look at me. I got Hulk hands. This is awesome.
This is
I just love how underwhelming the weapon throwing is in this game. It just bounces off somebody oh, that didn't hurt them at all. Alright, I'm back to having my Hulk hands again. Seriously, it looks like the children's
This is a
Incredible Hulk
rocket.
toy.
Watch this. That is great. Okay, I'll stop playing with that.
so I have no idea how I did that, but it works.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to.
Power of Bud Light.
Ah, that. If only Brad was watching. I'm sure he's not.
I doubt it. There's always next week.
Yeah. Unless something's changed, who knows? He might be too busy getting drunk while filming a wedding.
I love how I missed hitting you in the back to stand in front of you to get shot by.
It's nice, man. All I have to do is stand here and use my left thumb to hit the space bar, and I shoot you.
Joe is dangerous with this axe, man. I swear.
Only if he's able to get inside the guard of my gun here. And I'm dead.
I don't know what I just did, but that was cool.
Oh god. How can you knock me off the top? That doesn't make any sense.
Need to remember how to throw things here.
I tell you, but I have no idea what you've done to control.
Well, that's the problem. I don't either.
Put the beer on the keyboard. I bet.
And you haven't killed me yet.
Oh, I was gonna say he's forgotten how to jump too.
Nope.
Ow. Oh man, I lost my weapon. This is the problem. Leave me alone. I don't want the Hulk hands. I like the other thing. It's better. That's cool.
Alright.
Why would it put me over here with you guys when I have a weapon? That's... Here, you want to die again? Come stand over here.
Spawn and die. Spawn and die.
What is this, Call of Duty?
Was it Nuketown?
I mean, jeez.
Real sick of getting shot. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Double
Wow.
Yes!
Very nice.
Check that out. Yeah,
Okay.
that dude's pretty good.
Okay. Final verdict. It is possible to play this game with one hand while drinking alcohol. I did not finish last.
Hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Pop
hey.
this again by the bottom of the glass.
Well. It's not that strong. So, Joe, you did mention earlier that this is one that you managed to get your daughter on to do a bit of playing on it as well. So, what I mean, did she? I know she obviously didn't want to hang around and game with a bunch of 30-plus-year-old dads. But
Yeah.
what was her general thought about it? Is this one that you think would be an easy one to get involved with the kids, with the wife, and what are your thoughts on it so far?
So I can make her play like Dragon Ball Fighters with me on occasion, but unless she uses one of the insanely overpowered downloadable characters like Broly or Gogeta or something, she's not down for playing that game. This one, she's can hold her own just by mashing,
Yeah.
without really knowing what's going on. You figure out how to jump, you figure out how to hit, you're good. So and if you have the full roster, they're Steven Universe characters. She is a teenage girl. Teenage girls apparently love Steven Universe. I only have the one, so that's a small sample size.
Statistically insignificant, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, 100% of respondents in my unofficial survey.
Yeah, completely understand what you're talking about with the whole just mash buttons until something happens. It's that's kind of the point that my wife is at right now with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which like she really likes that game, and I'm glad because it's a whole lot of fun and it's nice to get to hang out with her and play some. But it's like watching her actually try to fight someone is a bit painful for someone who has been at gaming for a while, been at RPG gaming and RPG game style fighting for a long while, and I'm like, you're not using the camera, like you're literally running around and hitting both attack and block at the same time, and eventually it's working out for you.
I don't. Is the combat in Odyssey any better? I've always found the combat in Assassin's Creed to be pretty predictable.
So it is.
In like maybe a boring way.
So I will say this: it is much better than Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which, by the way, you lent that to me like 10 years ago, and I do still have it.
I think I actually bought it again because they had the like Ezio collection. Because I actually really like that franchise.
Yeah.
Like, I rag on the combat, but I really like the franchise itself. I really like the stealth aspects too.
Yeah, I will say one of the things that's been nice. I'm about to die again.
Just got the horn.
My horn of plenty.
One of the things that's been nice about Odyssey, and I do hope to cover it at some point on this stream, is that it gives you the option of doing all the stealth stuff if you want to, but at the same time, if you just want to go and like kill everyone, it's perfectly possible for you to do that as well. Because one of the things that I always got hung up with on some of the other Assassin's Creed games, even as recent as Black Flag, was the stealth missions where it's like, oh, if you get detected, then you fail.
Yeah.
So it's nice to not have that limitation. And what are you doing? Why are you moving so fast? I'm going to throw a gun at you. Poop.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, you're right. With a handful of exceptions in like Black Flag and other ones like that, stealth is optional in most of the missions because it's like, oh, you've been seen. Now you just have to murder everyone.
Yeah.
Which that's where I kind of complain about the fighting mechanics. It's like there's not really a big consequence for failing stealth. Like, what I hate is when you fail, like if you fail stealth, and yeah, to your point, oh, you failed the mission because you were supposed to be stealthy. It's like, no, I want to fail the mission because when I get seen, I get completely wrecked by the enemy, and I still have a chance to, save it, but maybe not. Like, it's not a guaranteed thing.
Yeah, I will say that, like, the thought that I've had several times here recently about Odyssey, and I am done. Oh, wow.
Oh. Guess who won again?
Not me.
GG.
Yeah, one of the things.
Good moves.
So one of the things I've found myself thinking a lot recently about Odyssey is that we're completely off topic for the stream, but it's the best RPG that I've played in terms of having a very immersive world, in terms of having exploration that can take you different places and really let your imagination go wild. It's the best one of those I've found since Skyrim, easily. And the other thing that I found amazing about it is that so the day that I completed essentially the prologue to it, it was really weird to me when they rolled the credits on it, because I'm sitting there thinking, like, why are they rolling the credits at this point? Is the game about to be over? Because it literally took me 3 hours just to complete the prologue. So there is a crazy amount of gameplay to it. I think I'm now 13 hours into it, and I've completed about 20% of the storyline.
Yeah, I played it a little bit on the I got early access to Stadia from Google.
Oh, nice.
And I played it a little bit on there. And
Dude, you always get early access to all the Google stuff.
I know, man. I don't know why.
Like
the Chromebook back in 2011.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were in one of those very first pilot groups for the Chromebook.
I still have that thing somewhere.
Please tell me Verizon is still giving you like the free gigabyte of data every month on it.
I don't know. I should pop. Go plug it into my phone.
Even if it's an old one, if they're still as hard to come by as they were 6 months ago, you may be able to make a tidy profit off of it. That was another. You were talking about, computer parts being hard to come by and through the roof on prices. Chromebooks were too, and all the kids have to go to school.
Yeah.
Oh, this Chromebook it's like I said, it's from 2011. It was the test one that Google made and sent out to people. You would not want to use this now. It would be horrific.
In all fairness, I didn't want to use one before, but
Well, I guess that's probably true.
No, get away from me with the sickle. Yeah, so I have a Chromebook. It's actually the Lenovo Duet. That it took me forever to find one because stocks were so low because of people in schools. But once I did,
yeah.
like, I love the thing. Like, I knew I was going to like it, or I had a really good feeling that I was going to like it. But I have found that I enjoy it for a lot more reasons than what I originally thought I would.
I want to pick up the sickle as not the sickle character.
do that.
Getting hit from every angle here. What is this? Thank you for blocking the
No.
your face, Joe.
Do what I can.
I threw my gun
Now
at
he's
somebody.
throwing guns at me again. Yeah, you hit me with it. I like this guy. Little Green Arrow is pretty good. He's got some really annoying moves.
Oh, that wasn't me that died. I thought it was, and
No,
I
that
stopped
was
moving
me
my
that time.
character.
One of y'all, like, sent me way down there.
Ugh,
What just happened?
I don't know. Oh man, wanted that. It's okay, I'll get this. Oh, I didn't even know I got hit.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I have the Hulk hands right now that I throw bombs with for some reason. I don't understand this guy, but it's fun. He's
Yeah, whatever.
doing like a Captain Falcon, like grab people, blow them up. That's pretty sweet too. Because he covers ground pretty quick with it too. Get that Horn of Plenty out of here.
And I'm done. Oh no, I thought I was done there. I got one more life.
Oh jeez.
I will say I'm not
You hit
not
me so hard, my
sure.
Hulk thing disappeared.
Uh-oh. I hit you with the gun.
I was trying to do a down smash and it didn't work.
Throwing the guns at me again.
Yeah, it's like there's something very satisfying about throwing a gun at someone and hitting them with it. You have figured out some moves with this guy.
I know.
I think what we're actually seeing here is a demonstration in who can learn a new set of gaming skills the quickest of all of us.
You still have another
Ow.
nude though.
I don't.
Oh, that's my last one, isn't it?
This is, but I'm on my last one as well. So I've not only got to get you down, and you have that thing that can, right there, that can defeat my down. That.
Well, I gotta do it fast enough.
I just like how I'm having my ass handed to me on my own stream. It's pathetic.
To keep you humble.
Ah, you stupid bombs.
Ow.
Ah,
For some reason, I saw that one coming.
Nope.
Ah.
Nope. Get away from me with that. I want no part of this.
And that's
Yeah.
all she wrote.
Finally, Ninja Man did it for me.
All right.
I
Cool,
wasn't talking
guys.
very much because I was really intent.
He was in the zone.
Yeah, completely right. All right, so we're about the 45-minute mark. I think this is the point where we call it a night on the stream. Want to be respectful of anybody's time who may be watching. If you did tune in, I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the view. Hopefully you had a good chuckle somewhere in there. Hopefully got a chance to catch a glimpse of some gameplay, something you may not have seen before, and something you could pick up and have fun with over the course of 5 to 10 minutes. Kind of a closing comment about it from me is that this game is half a gig. It'll run on anything, apparently, except for a 64-bit MacBook, which is the problem that Eric ran into last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll run on anything. So even if you don't have a console, I think there's might even be an Android port for this one. I don't remember exactly, but so Brawlhalla, look it up, guys. What do y'all think? What's your kind of closing thoughts here on this particular game and this for this stream?
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Yeah, I liked it. I like you said. I mean, I'm used to games that are hundreds of gigs, and this, yeah, even on the PlayStation, this was 500 meg. Easy to jump into. I think I found my character that I like. But, yeah, it'd be the kind of thing that I'd play again for sure, especially considering the low cost of free.
Yeah, can't beat free 50.
Yeah. Same. I mean, I went ahead and started downloading it about 7 o'clock. I was like, yeah, maybe it'll be done, but yeah, I didn't expect it to be easy to pick up, easy to download, nothing to pay. You can't ask for a lot more than that.
Right. Yeah, quick to jump into. All right, well, sounds good. Thanks again, guys. Anybody who happened to hop online and catch the stream, feel free to get involved in the comments. Let us know if there's anything in particular you'd like to see, either just demoed as a game or any particular topics you'd like to hear us cover in our kind of initial discourse that we always do here at the beginning. So thanks again. Hope everyone does have a really good night. This was the Dad Standard Gaming stream. Hope you guys enjoyed some Brawlhalla. We'll catch you later.